So if you are thinking of buying, selling, investing, or just want to be up to date on what's going on in the market, you're not going to want to miss this video. Let's get at it for you right now. Look, if we look at year over year, as the media always reports, they are going to tell you that we are still in a downward trajectory. Now, if we look at the peak of the market and we go year over year, yes, that was May of 2022. So May of 2023 will be the biggest, most drastic difference. Then we will see, and June, it will start to taper, and you will start to see as we approach the end of 2022, we have seen appreciation move in the upward trajectory since that time. So depending on when you bought your home, look, if you've owned your home more than 2 or 3 years, you still have appreciation and a good amount. If you just purchased your home or you're thinking about purchasing a home, know that our market is now already past the bottom and going in the upward trajectory. How about we just say direction? Look, nobody wants to buy in a market that's declining. You want to get in early when the market is appreciating. Right now, we are seeing more buyers come into the market. Even with the high interest rates, we are only seeing a slump of about 15 to 17% of normal buyer activity. So with still the high buyer demand, and we are seeing the inventory go down literally on a weekly basis. We have seen fewer new listings this year, 2023, than we have since even before COVID. It has been a very slow year for new listings. The amount of the chunk of new listings that we saw were in the May-June timeframe were mostly dumped on the market by new construction, sellers that said, make me an offer I can't refuse, and we saw a lot of open door, offer pad kind of things. Well, that inventory has dried up for a lot of variable things. The sellers that wanted to sell, make me a dream offer, they have realized that they're not going to get that price, so they've either readjusted or completely come off the market. OfferPad and Open Door have had ridiculously low purchases this last 4 months in 2023. In fact, OfferPad has only purchased 1 home and Open Door only 4 homes in the last 30 days. They have become iBuyers to iSellers, and their focus right now is just to sell their inventory. There are still some smoking deals out there, but let me tell you, as these type of inventory homes deplete, those smoking deals are a thing of the past. Speaking of a thing of the past, builder activity has been insane. We have sold more new construction over the last 6 months than we have in the last 19 years that I have been in the business. Builders finally got the message. If you guys don't want to get stuck holding that hot potato, you need to get rid of your inventory. So they drastically reduced prices and they did some massive amounts of seller concessions. Now, in the beginning of what was unknown in the Q4 of 2022, they were offering as much as 6% towards closing costs. On a $500,000 home, that was $30,000. And what that $30,000 could do for you was what they called a 3-2-1 buy down. Well, that 6% is pretty much gone. And now they are down to about 4%. I've even seen only 3% and even some recent 2% concessions. So it's nice that the builders are still helping, but many buyers have missed that opportunity to do even a 2-1 buy down because it's not enough. You don't want to use your own money to do that type of a buy down. So if you're thinking of new construction, you're going to want to get in as quickly as possible, because what I have seen is builders are starting to increase their prices, although small, $5,000, $10,000 a month. And we have seen that reduction on the seller concessions from 4% to now 3% to now 2%. So if you're thinking of buying, you definitely want to give us a call right now so we can talk about what's going on in the market. We may see some reprieve over the summertime as we traditionally see fewer buyers and fewer listings though over the hot summer months. But I'll tell you, the way my phone has been ringing over just the last couple of weeks, I don't see that happening. If you are a seller and you're thinking about selling, it is now what you call a baby seller's market, which means the homes that are in the best condition, and let me tell you, it doesn't cost anything to be clean. Clean homes. Buyers, either want turnkey, which I would say about 75 to 80% of the buyers out there want turnkey, and they will pay top dollar. Now, the other 20 to 25, 30% of buyers are willing to get the location and the amenities they're looking for and putting their money into the home after closing. But I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than a dirty, smelly, poorly maintained home. Even if you haven't maintained it, clean those air filters. Wash the exterior of the screens. Clean out your yard. Get rid of the weeds. Pick up your dirty laundry. Scrub those toilets. Scrub the baseboards. And don't overdo it with air freshener, but just make sure your home is clean. If you're an investor, don't be fooled by all the short-term rentals that are now flooding the market, overpriced. Those are the ones that you're probably going to see as price reductions online, as price reductions for resale are at an all-time low over the last 12 months. Most of the sellers, from a resale perspective, they're putting their homes on the market within reason. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of price reductions, except for the homes that aren't priced well for their condition. So if you are thinking of buying a short-term rental, be very, very careful. We have a lot of laws that are changing here in the state. We have a new governor, and that governor is giving some of the power back that our last governor did not allow. So what I mean by that is they are allowing the city to enforce different rules and enforce new policies and laws, as well as HOAs. There is some rules that need to be followed. If you are in one of these HOAs, be aware that changes can be made, and although it wouldn't affect you because you're already the owner of the home and you may be grandfathered in, when you go to sell your home, you're going to have to sell your home as real estate, not as a business, not as a short-term rental. And even though you might have put in $100,000 worth of upgrades because you were trying to make it a successful short-term rental, it just is not worth that much money. Look, if you are thinking of buying, give us a call. Don't wait. Whether it's a year, 2 years in advance, or next week, give us a call. If you are thinking of selling, we'd love to help you get your home prime ready. It is a fantastic time to get your home out there and make that move yourself. Until next time, everyone, be safe, be kind, and I'll see you soon. And I cannot wait to hear from you all.